Today's video is a warning for all bright souls because starting from February 2nd until the 10th, our planet will be hit by another solar flare. These flares will expose everything hidden within people, everything that was concealed behind masks. The masks will fall and dark souls will no longer be able to pretend or hide. I'm not talking about bad people or about unpleasant or scandalous individuals. I'm talking about those who wear human skin, but inside, instead of a human soul, there is emptiness. I'm talking about those who feed on the pain of others, about real psychopaths, reptilians. In January, they will start doing what they used to hide. The next stage of the division of souls into dark and light will take place, the quantum transition, the separation between those who will move into the new reality and those who will not be able to. How can you identify your soul? How, by what signs? What actually exists? You already feel it. Headaches, ringing in your ears, a strange fatigue that can't be explained by logic that doesn't go away even after a long sleep. And it's not just about how you feel. This video is a warning for all light souls. And if you watch until the end, you'll find out how to recognize a dark reptilian soul before it strikes, why solar flares reveal the true face of the dark ones, and what will happen from February 2nd to 10th. And most importantly, how to protect yourself. But first, let's figure out what's actually going on. When the Atlas comet passed by the sun, it took some of the sun's energy, transformed it, and changed Earth's magnetic storms. This was not a coincidence. It was a buffer zone so that civilization wouldn't perish instantly. But along with this, the energy changed its properties and began to reveal everything hidden within people, all their dark fears, desires, and the true nature of their souls. And here's what's important to understand now. Solar flares affect different souls in different ways. For bright souls, the signs will be things like headaches, dizziness, lethargy, apathy, and a feeling that you're out of energy. A strange ringing in the ears, as if it's not of this world, like a background buzzing, or as if a plane is flying somewhere far away. These are high frequency vibrations that your consciousness is already picking up. And if you feel this, congratulations. You are a bright soul, and your body is simply adapting to these new frequencies. But for dark souls, it will be completely different. Pay close attention, because the dark ones are nearby, maybe even very close, perhaps even very, very close. Let's break it down by signs. The first sign is a lack of empathy. They are cold, they are unemotional. Empathy is a word they don't understand. They can talk about sad things and not feel the pain of others. They just don't care. On the outside, they are impeccable. They can even be very charming, neat, with perfect manners. But it's all just a mask. The second sign is high intelligence and calculation. They are smart and very skilled at manipulating logic, twisting concepts, building strategies, and planning many steps ahead. Why? Because they have no emotions, only cold calculation. And outwardly, they seem completely unaffected by the expectations of others. They have no compassion, no dependence on other people's opinions. It's much easier for them, much easier to make decisions and move toward their goals. Third, they are not influenced by what others think. They really couldn't care less about what people think of them. They don't feel ashamed because they don't have a conscience in the way we understand it. For them, rules are something made for others, not for themselves. Fourth, they are very good at spotting guilt in their victims and don't attack randomly. They choose those who already feel some guilt and then find additional evidence of their victim's guilt. Most often, they are drawn to feelings of guilt about one's own life, shame over mistakes and misdeeds that supposedly went unpunished. These misdeeds might be completely trivial or harmless, but they will press exactly on that spot. They will suggest that you atone for your guilt, even if not directly. For example, if someone starts to criticize you excessively, digging into your past to find some sins you need to correct, or tries to lure you in, stop. This is not a spiritual teacher. If someone reproaches you for eating meat or behaving in some other unspiritual way, stop right there. Fifth sign, they often take on the role of guru or teacher. Dark individuals often love to pretend to be spiritual. They may appear to us as some kind of higher being, greater than ourselves. Often they become gurus because they possess a kind of demonic charisma. They can easily manipulate and gain power as well as public support. They might be a priest, a preacher, a celebrity, or a politician. Dark individuals are always striving for power. It helps them feel their own uniqueness. Dark ones possess a demonic charisma. People believe them. But look more closely. They insult other teachers and twist concepts to suit themselves. They demand absolute obedience from their fans or students and constantly talk about their own superiority. A true spiritual teacher leads souls to freedom, while the dark ones lead them to dependency, primarily on their own approval. The sixth sign: dark individuals are only capable of two emotions. If they feel anything at all, it's greed and disgust. Everything else is just an act. They know how to mimic people's emotions like actors, but inside they're empty. The seventh sign is the uncanny valley effect. That feeling when someone seems normal, but there's something off about them, as if a biorobot is talking to you. We intuitively sense that it's dangerous to get involved with such a person. That's it. Trust that feeling. When someone is too perfect, it becomes unsettling, like you're talking to a mannequin. The eighth sign: their whole life is about conspicuous consumption. It's important for them to show that they have more than others. An expensive car, a big house, designer brands. And it's not about being successful, it's about power through displaying superiority. Look at what I have that you don't. The ninth sign: in February 2026, they will start acting crazy. Here's what will happen under the influence of solar flares: they'll snap, lose control, and start doing downright cruel things. They'll begin to openly disdain social norms and commit acts they used to hide. This is all very interesting, you'll say, Natalia. Yes, but where are the specifics? Let's get a bit more specific. What plans do the Dark Ones have for Earth in February 2026? Let's talk about Russia: Krasnodar Krai, Pskov, Voronezh, and Chelyabinsk. In these cities, there will be a phenomenon where they will be covered by energy. There may be internet outages, and by the way, movement may be restricted. Physical travel between cities could be prohibited. The food crisis: this isn't just about Russia, it will affect all countries. Food prices are rising, and the cost of essential goods is increasing. This is on a global scale. In Australia and New Zealand, this period will be easier because their economies are stable. All other countries are at risk. But the main thing isn't food. The main thing is people's consciousness. Solar flares will highlight all the problems in relationships. What triggers you? What truly matters to you? Everything false, everything superficial will be exposed. All masks will fall. All right, now you know who to be wary of and what's happening. But how do you protect yourself, you may ask? Step one: learn to recognize energy vampirism. The dark ones always feed off your energy through criticism, devaluation, intimidation, or guilt. And if after interacting with someone or even consuming their content, you feel drained, that's a sign. Second, set firm boundaries. Don't explain, don't justify yourself. Just walk away as soon as someone starts making you feel guilty. I know you, my dear bright souls. You often think, well, maybe I imagined it. Maybe the person didn't mean it. Maybe they don't understand. But no, you didn't imagine it. And yes, they are doing it on purpose. Step three: use energetic protection. Every morning, visualize a golden cocoon around your body. Imagine a light radiating from your heart and enveloping you completely. This is real energetic protection that actually helps. Step 4: avoid large crowds in February 2026, especially from the 2nd to the 10th. Mass events and crowds are a huge release of negative energy. It's better to spend time alone, in nature, in silence. Step 5: listen to your intuition, not just logic. If your intuition tells you leave, then leave, even if logic says, but he's so nice. If your intuition tells you don't go there, then don't go, even if you've already made plans, even if you promised. It's not important. What matters is being safe. The most important thing I want to tell you today is this: I know that many people are scared right now, that incredible things are happening in politics, there are conflicts, and much of what I said today may also sound harsh, but the truth is always harsher than illusions. You can see how 2026 has started. The world is literally coming apart at the seams, and this is just the beginning. And if you've listened this far, it means that something inside you, in your soul, has already responded, and you feel that this is the truth. I have created a 10-day marathon for you called Unleashing Magical Power. This is not just another marathon, it's an initiation. In 10 days, you will activate your white power, your light power. You will learn how to protect yourself from dark energies. You will receive for free practices that druids use to share only with the chosen few. You will remember who you truly are and receive the most powerful tools, but this is not for everyone. At the end of the marathon, there will be a test. I, together with my team, will personally check each participant to see whether they are dark or light. We will scan every application because the Druids asked me to share this knowledge only among light souls, only among those who use power for good. If you feel the call inside, if you are a light soul, I am waiting for you, but the entrance is close to the dark ones. If something inside you said, yes, this is for me, then go to the link in the description and watch the first video. And don't forget to fill out the application at the end. We will check your soul, your radiance, and if you pass, the gates to this secret knowledge will open wide for you. But remember, my gates are not open forever. The time has come. I am waiting for everyone who is ready to remember who they are and to learn the truth. Thank you, my dear ones, and see you soon.